I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to say. Okay. Good luck. That's what I'm doing. Good luck. You're going to lose it because I'm telling you, my team is not bad. We're not Michigan. Yeah, we're not Michigan. Yeah. Now, next year, once I get these recruits that I'm recruiting, we're back to Michigan.
Welcome everyone to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see, the number 22 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 of this conference, the Tennessee Volunteers.
I try to keep it close.
Joined here in booth by a
you don't have one yourself.
Yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse.
We made 4 years yesterday. Appreciate it. Have some drinks and stuff. You watching these games?
And the Longhorns will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
That was a hell of a
hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks.
Yeah, and LeBron looks like he's been playing a little
1st
bit.
and 10.
For me.
Handoff from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Yeah. Agreed. And I think that's how LeBron wants it.
And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead,
nice little zone,
and they pick up the first.
That ain't bullet.
Offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Man.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to
Yeah, I get it. If you got the athletes for that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that
that's
time,
the way to
shutting
do it.
down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here.
Running room, but needed just a few
I literally had a D-N. That's a D-N right there. That's a D-N.
But enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time. Or for us, green light. Go for it.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The Vols will try to pick it up on 4th down.
414 satellite. 414 satellite.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt.
Don't miss this one.
Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break
All
the
right,
seal.
that should be the only time you score today.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious. And these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
I can tell you, that UCLA team, I'm curious to see how far they can get.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its
The team, yes. The quarterback, no. But the team, them
the gun,
boys.
the ground game. Got the first down and still on his feet. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making it run the guys, and get on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Off play action. Under fire. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Wants to throw. It's Sexton. Gets it out quickly. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
They'll give it to the back.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Throws to the tight end.
Fuck, he run the route better than that.
And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That's the shit I be talking. Why?
Zone equals eyes. When I say that,
like we don't have a
linebackers
receiver.
all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff from reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it. You can tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast, and they force a negative play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. And what that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with.
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
That's just it.
It is a maxim of Tennessee football that you must be physical.
Physical. It's this kind of people they are, right? Tennessee people are physical. They want to do the dirty work. They're willing to do the dirty work, and you love it when your team has a bunch of grinders, a bunch of physical guys, a bunch of blue-collar guys that want to work.
We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. To the air on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll go to the ground. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's after.
Come on.
And boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple of inches short.
All right, they get the completion. Don't get the first down. So we've got a massive decision now, 4th and inches. Personally, I like QB sneak. I think that picks it up right here. No matter where you are in the field, you can keep this drive going.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout.
Show?
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going.
That should have been something, man. I don't understand how the fuck this guy.
So much about the passing game is about timing, execution, communication, and these two, that's a virtual textbook there.
No doubt about it. And the receiver making plays for his quarterback, being dependable, running the route to the right depth consistently. Does a great job running this route. Great result because of it.
That sounds good, but you ain't really beat nobody.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
No.
Here comes the Texas offense.
But those people that lose, like you gotta beat Grove.
Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, and live to fight another down.
And this defense
gotta give that man
his
his touches.
To get this dude on the ground. He was shedding
4 touches for 41 yards.
Picking up the first. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Sexton. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Rojas. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Well, it comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Finds his big tight end. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner.
You should have knocked your man out the way. I should have been able to.
He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was
headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns!
Bring us back, Shimbo.
And this is why you consistently run the football, Steady diet because you can break the long touchdown runs. Nice job breaking through the line of scrimmage, outrunning the rest, getting in for the long touchdown.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Texas State took it chill on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to San Marcos. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. Always fun to see two of the better programs in the American duke it out. A good barometer for both coaches.
Man, I need this boy to get one more point.
They had a good ball game there, Kevin.
And I win $300.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
5 minutes and 19 seconds. But they up 35, so I don't know the coach.
Obviously, you might want to think
like
about
one day we got 14, I need 50.
First down, it's 2nd and 9.
And this motherfucker ain't being aggressive or something. Wide open. Shoot that! Shoot that! Get in there! Fuck!
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass. Way to pick up a few.
Yeah, he missed that motherfucker.
Pitch and catch.
Damn.
Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete
the number one 3-point shooter in the nation.
So many times together.
And the balls come to the line on 3rd.
Don't take him out, coach.
Hoping to keep
Don't
the
take
drive
him out.
alive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right.
That's bullshit.
And defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Right there. You right there. Get you some. Get you some. Get you some. Man, this motherfucker ain't shooting.
You call, man. How about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Coach, don't you take him out the game, coach. Don't take him out the game, coach. It's a 3-team parlay. This, I need this. I need this.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Right there. Right there. Yes, sir! Not take him out the fucking game, goddammit. Not take him out the game, goddammit.
Quarterback making adjustments. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes a connection. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust.
I mean, that was a good read right there. I definitely was in cover 2.
And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust
See, this
you,
is how we're going to football.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. Let's send the tight end in motion. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Time running out, and he goes down
there we go.
at the 34.
play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can
Receivers
tell
he bring out
defense
here,
was not
3 or
buying
4.
it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Turning it on! They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Here comes the heat. He's got the back in the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking to throw, it's Sexton. Extending the play. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. It's picked up.
No, stay on your feet.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. We saw something
goddamn
just not on the same page with his receiver.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime.
That's a win. Irvin's got the first break.
The Vols will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas has it again, and here
I think we
comes the
just playing
offense.
Pittsburgh.
Those 2 first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the 3rd quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here for the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Hookem is hooking up with some big.
I know how to throw that comeback. I know when it's there. Know when it ain't. That's there because you not guarding.
There he goes. Good pickup.
Let's go from the line. See what he's going to do.
They're set up at the 41. The Longhorns headed quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
This is a situation here in the third quarter. This offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense.
I had circle wide open. I saw.
Country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Not many receivers like to get hit.
That's trash, bro. That's trash.
That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defense.
That's what I'm talking about with these sad-ass fucking receivers.
Put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Here we go. Change him up too. Here we go. Here we go. Watch it. Watch it.
On fourth down,
Watch
they'll
it.
throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have
Throw
their
it to your
eyes
number
on the
one
score.
receiver. That's all. That's all.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half, you're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't get it done.
This crowd knows when to bring it. They'll go right back to it. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
Get them, man.
It's as if we have an
Get
injury
them.
on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. To the air, it's Sexton. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense. And
not
now
taking no
it's
field.
fourth down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a fourth. He's got it, first down and more. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the one. That might seem like a risky call to go for it on fourth down there, but you can't just hand the defense a win in that spot, David.
No, and when you go back and you look at games, a lot of times those field goals get you beat. And this offense is like, forget that, we're going to be aggressive. And because they got it, it's a great call. And in that situation, the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football.
On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Lets it go to the end zone.
God damn it, boy.
Can't make the grab.
Come on.
He was going for 6 right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive.
Dude, it's open, bro. Like,
you've gotten right down to the
fucking
doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Looking for a man, it's Sexton.
let's go.
Touchdown, Texas! And with that, the on top here in the second half.
And that that is why you never quit on a play. And fourth down by the goal line. It looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Almost there. You're doing good, though, bro. You're doing good, bro. This is...
Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Looking for room. It's Duke.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
The Volunteers have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. And he fired a bullet in, but it's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
It'll be a run on third.
Let's go.
And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising.
We talk about Eberle. Eberle. How do you pronounce that
shit? Run the
shit?
football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season, but this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground?
Makes the grab past the marker. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
There you go.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
I think it's a defense out there that's playing the ball, too.
Red pass, it's
complete.
And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide.
Go, y'all. That's what we waited for.
On defense rallying to the football.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw again. Throws for the tight end.
What the fuck? You was 6?
And
what the fuck you
get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the balls are in the hurry up.
You get that wide open, too.
A first down run in the red zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Second and goal for the offense.
Set, ready. Cornhole, 88. Cornhole, 88.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
This is a big moment for this offense. You keep the ball this long, you have to finish the deal. 3rd and goal. Trying to find the end zone. They found a way to get him the rug, but he has stopped short, and it'll be 4th down.
He not in there, bro. He not in there.
What will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you and get the 1st down. You don't now. Decision time, 4th and short.
And the Volunteers come to the line trying to convert on 4th down.
221 wing. 221 wing. Flag. Flag. Flag.
They'll try to slam it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown ball.
When you get down here in the red zone, when you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Sexton. Got a man. It's Rojas. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in
wide
the world
open.
did they keep it?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, you gotta get the football offense very lucky to get that football back.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
It's these comeback
boy, it's prime time right there.
Between the two of them, because you know the
That's
ball's
literally
out there.
all I had.
Can't throw it late. It's going to get picked. That time, really nice job getting it out early, and the receiver doing a nice job on his route so that the ball was right on him as soon as he turned around.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown.
I just, like, that's fine, but how does he come straight down? Like, I don't.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up.
This is why I need Michigan
for 6.
Right.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
It's going to make this win that much.
So now the Longhorns take over and they'll send out the offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Fires to the middle. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in the third down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around.
Oh, shit.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. They'll chase him out of bounds after that play, knocking up the 16-yard line.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
The Vols trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Firing to the right, complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker.
Just don't understand how his man is not even just
get it into the end zone. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Back to throw, it's Sexton. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. And, Jesse, there's a huge mountain to climb here, but you might as well start with a chunk play.
Well, you got to start somewhere, Reese. It's been tough going for this offense all game long. They find themselves in a hole, but I love the aggressive nature. Keep taking shots. Keep trying to claw your way back into this one.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Couldn't hang
damn sure we'll give him a chance,
He's already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Connection to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Man, I love this guy's toughness. All game long, he's been getting hit. He's been sacked multiple times, and here we are late in the game. He's still staring down the barrel. Gets nailed, but is able to deliver a big completion for his offense.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Longhorns! Snag dragged in the end zone to give them 6.
And one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's fucking go, man.
Oh, did they need that right now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
How fast did this game just change? Offense
Let's fucking go, man. I knew he was going to try some crazy
defense
shit.
makes the big play. We've got ourselves a ball game now.
They got the touchdown they needed. Now trailing by a field goal, they'll line up for the onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have them, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
You gotta leave your feet, man, son. You fucking keep it.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. He's really close,
man. I should have had the sack.
but they stop him just a bit short.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Your thing, man.
The Volunteers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his tight end. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Timeout, Texas.
Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. 4th down, gotta have it here. Converts on 4th down, still going. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. They came into this game with plenty of people putting them on upset alert, and they were ready for the challenge.
And they passed it with flying colors. And this is what you want to do as a team. You want to make these little statements across the season. And they proved, Palmer, the difference between them and the other team being ranked is wide, and there's a reason why.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equally. They showed that here today, dominating in all three phases. This is a team everybody needs to look out for.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use it. What a